Hey, it's Spooky Pooch. We're gonna read some stuff about parents when they're ready to have kids? Question mark. This is a good Reddit subreddit thingy. Let's see. Jerson says, I wanted that feeling of I'm ready. Then one day in my kitchen I'm teaching my nephew how to cook and it hits me like a ton of bricks. I, 30 with no kids and a wonderful girlfriend, what the hell am I waiting for? Now I'm married and working on having a kid and all I can think about is that I should have done this 5 years ago. Okay. That's not exactly like a light bulb moment for being ready to have a kid. Like, not to fucking be a hater. It's just, ooh, you taught your nephew how to cook. Now you're ready to have a fucking child. Ugh. Not good. People love to just be like, oh, well, I want one. My mom shat me out because she just wanted a living dress-up doll. That's it. That's all it took. Anyway, Scott Evil says there came a point where I decided that I had done enough fun stuff for now. There were a certain set of things I wanted to do before we saddled ourselves with a kid, and we did those things. That's, generally speaking, sounds pretty okay. That way they don't hold it against their children that they can't go on vacation and stuff. Dickathlon. I wasn't ready. I don't believe anyone is ready for a kid. Thy surprise you every day. Yep, we get it. You're really philosophical. No one's ever super ready. We get it. This is such a shit post. I'm sorry. Aniti says, I never did and still think to this day, some 4 years later, that I'm someone's dad and how that's so odd. Okay. Get along, little dog says, I've never evaluated whether I was ready. I just thought that it was something to do, so I did it. Oh god. It turned out okay for me, but I don't recommend that approach, thank you. Good for you for asking if you're ready first. Yeah, I had a friend who had children, and the first one I guess was a oops baby, and they made it work enough, not fantastic, and then she was talking to me about her finances and how they are not good at all, and how they're going to purposely try for a second child, and she's just like, yeah, we'll just figure it out. No, you should actually be really ready. Like, I'm actively choosing to not have children because I will never be financially stable, and my genetics are so fucked that the worst thing I could do to my child, or children, is to curse them with a lifetime of this crap. Wish my parents never had me. Anyway, Great Googly Moogly says, we waited a long time before we had a kid. We were married for over 5 years. We had traveled and done many of the things we wanted to do prior to starting a family. We have money saved and we were pretty secure financially, which was a big deal for me coming from a childhood that wasn't financially stable at all. Perfect. However, no matter what you think you're getting into, you're never ready for kids. We get it, blah blah blah, philosophical. Anyway, yay for finances, 'cause yeah, love is part of it, but when your child is starving, love is not going to feed the child. So, ugh. Jiggly Poop says, I wasn't ready. I don't think anyone... Even for parents that have been trying forever, they know they want a child, but they're not ready for it. You can be in a great financial situation, have nursery stocked to the point where you'd be good if mass chaos hit, but it doesn't prepare you for the sleepless nights, the constant worry if they're breathing while sleeping, and so much more. I wasn't ready, but I definitely don't regret it. My little love bug, that's what I call my cat, is easily the best thing to have ever accidentally happened to me. And I wouldn't trade her for the world. It's impossible to comprehend how much love you have for another person before children. There is absolutely nothing like it. And on that note, stop celebrating Mother's Day if all of you have is a fucking dog. That day is not for you, Susan. Wow, you're kind of a cunt. Like, good job. Maybe some people actively choose not to have kids and that's the only thing they can fucking do. Especially when their mother is a sopping piece of shit. So I don't celebrate Mother's Day, cunt. fucking down vote your ass. Cunt! I'm sorry, I'm so angry in this one. It's just a lot of people have children for the most selfish reasons, and then they think that because they've achieved parent mode, that it means that they're just right with everything ever. Like, they have seen the light, and it's like, you had sex, and you had a kid. That doesn't upgrade you into being smarter than everyone. It's just very rare to find good parents nowadays. I can't really think of any. Haha. Especially the ones that, when we're in a group, a big get-together event thing, they think, oh, since there's so many people around, I can just set my children loose and not pay attention to them and monitor them to discipline them. So it's just very awkward because it's like, I'm not going to scream at your kid. Like, I am not going to do that, just like I'm not going to discipline somebody's dog when they jump up on me. I'm going to do that awkward laugh and hope to God that the owner is like, oh, get down, Sparky. This guy says, I've never really felt ready and came up with every reason to put it off. Gotta finish grad school. Well, that's a good idea. Then gotta get a better paying job. That's a good idea. Then gotta have more money saved. That's a good idea! Why do people think these are excuses? It finally dawned on me that I would never be ready, and I just really wanted to stop wearing a condom. She was pregnant less than 2 months later. All these people. Am I taking crazy pills? Anyone? Please. Oh my god. Like, am I fucking crazy here? Why is it that people are like, nah, let's just wing it? Like, having a child is the biggest decision anyone will ever make. So, like, if you could have more than $2 saved up and, figure out a plan, that would be pretty good instead of just winging it. Anyway, I guess that's it. Oh my god, this was a train wreck. Balls. Goodbye.